Um, let me wish our audience a good morning. Also, my very good friend Haruna, whom I haven't seen in a while, and you yourself, in your flowing robes. I understand it's a special occasion this morning.
Yes, I'm heading to a wedding.
Okay. Felicitations to the new couple. Samson, these Electoral Commission registration exercises, as far as I remember, have always been fraught with disagreements. Always. From registration of minors and political parties challenge and disputes about the venues for every registration, there's an issue. And this year's registration is no different. I mean, just play back all the other registrations that they did. There's an issue. We don't agree. We don't agree to this. The timing is not good. There's COVID. There's this. All over, every time. I think the time has come to put a bottom line to these disputes that come up every time we are going to have some registration. And Parliament is key. The Electoral Commission is an independent body, fine. But they take their requirements to Parliament. When they take their requirements, their financial requirements to Parliament, they accompany it with a work plan. Because they just don't go to Parliament and say, give us 50 million Ghana cedis. They tell Parliament what they are going to use the monies for. That platform should give us an opportunity to be on the same page as to what exactly the Electoral Commission will be doing for that particular year, how they are going to do it, the timing of those events. And everybody is in agreement at that table so that we know the Electoral Commission is being given 60 million cedis for 2023. They are going to conduct registration for new qualified Ghanaians and so on. They are going to do it at electoral areas or they are going to do it at their district offices. And they are going to do it from this time to this time. And it will cost so much. So that right from the get-go in January, February, the whole nation knows what the Electoral Commission is going to do and how it's going to do it. So that there is no dispute. Why are you doing it at electoral areas? Look at the size of my constituency. Why are you doing it at this time? It's the rainy season. Every time. So, Samson, if we don't do that, next year, the Electoral Commission will bring some registration and we'll still be squabbling. And these squabbles may have had them, depending on which party is speaking. It's time that we think forward. And I believe that the way forward is to nail the work plan of the Electoral Commission at the hearings when their budget is being considered. And then we all know there's certainty. The name of the game is certainty, not surprises.
I heard you share the concerns, just like the NCC, the CODEO, the political parties that came together in a coalition. I heard you share the concerns that there was reason for the Electoral Commission to listen and to expand to the thousands of electoral areas rather than limiting it to its less than 300 district offices.
No, I mean, of course, the wider the spread of the registration centers, the easier people would have access. I'm not even talking about some of the countryside constituencies where distances can be really big. You can have one countryside constituency and the distance from one end to the other is about 100 kilometers.
I had you make an example even with your own constituency in town.
Take this constituency, right. Okaikwe South, which is just across the road from that's Okaikwe South. It stretches from Abeka Junction to Nkrumah Circle to the Accra Academy Bubuashi Road up to Kokompe. That roughly is the constituency. Now, the Electoral Commission district office is at Kaneshi, behind the Kaneshi market. If somebody lives at Adaman, which is the original name of the settlement at Abekan Junction, I mean, it's Adaman. If somebody lives at Adaman, and there's a village there, quite a populated village, and they want to go to the Electoral Commission's office at Kaneshi, they have to take 2 trotros. Because the walking, walking from Abekan Junction or Adama to Kaneshi Market is far. If they take trotro, they have to take 1 trotro to Circle, Nkrumah Circle, and then take another one from Nkrumah Circle to Kaneshi. And then when they finish, they have to use the same route back, one from Kaneshi to Nkrumah Circle and Nkrumah Circle, because you're not going to get a direct trotro from Kaneshi Market to Aida. So this and
they will have to carry along their guarantors.
They have to, yeah.
If they don't have a guarantor.
And this is in the middle of Accra. I mean, you can't get more metropolitan than that. You can't get more compact than that. But these are the distances that people would face. You see, so somebody is at Accra Academy, that area, they call it Bubui. They might also have to take 2 trotros to be able to, one to Circle and then one to Kaneshi. So even in metropolitan Accra, it can be difficult. If you spread it to electoral areas, then that electoral area, it's called Gontain. That's the Abekan Junction Circle electoral area. It's called Gontain. And you'll probably be doing it for that electoral area at a polling station at Circle. Or if you take Mukose, which is North Kaneshi, and so you have about 12 polling stations. But it's within walking distance. CNB Flats, North Kaneshi, last stop, Amankwa Blocks. It's within walking distance. 10 minutes you'll be. So it's easier. But the Electoral Commission may say that funding and logistics, and timing.
That's why
I've heard them say that,
this should be settled in Parliament.
That is why I'm saying that.
Parliament should say, if you are looking for 20 million, we know that you are going to capture, use all the electoral center,
what I'm saying, when the Electoral Commission comes with the budget and says, give me 60 million for this year, it comes with a work plan.
That's right.
And Parliament, in considering the estimates or the request, we'll look at the work plan.
That's right.
So we'll say, okay, so you're going to do a registration exercise this year. How are you going to do it? Oh, we'll do it at the district centers. Well, the district centers is difficult. Why can't you do the electoral areas? Well, if I do electoral areas, and then you have to add some 2 million cities. Okay, go and bring estimates and let's see. So if Parliament agrees that yes, it's going to be happening at district centers or it's going to happen at electoral areas, then that is it. Okay. And the money is provided. And there's certainty right from January what is going to happen. And then you don't have these squabbles.
But what will you say briefly about the Boko situation, where they wanted to agree with the 2 parties